Hello. Welcome to Artificial Intelligence CAI system. Today we will study about the different languages of artificial intelligence. In this chapter we will tackle different type of programming languages and their uses to artificial intelligence. Programming languages are used as conversation tool of human to machine. They can be easily identified as block of codes programmer use to solve problems using a computer. Let's now go deep within our topic. First we will tackle the language types. The language types were namely functional programming language, object-oriented programming language, logic programming language, and concurrent programming language. Also later in this material we will tackle different programming languages used for artificial intelligence. Functional programming is a language deeply rooted in theoretical framework called the lambda calculus. Some examples of the said languages are Common Lisp, Scheme, Kluger, Racket, Erlang, and Haskell. The next type of programming language is imperative programming. Imperative programming is known for its sequential execution of statements that changes the program's state. Some example of the languages are Fortran, Algol, Mumps, Basic, COBOL, POP11 and Ada. One of the most popular programming paradigm is object-oriented programming. Its concept is by making the system out of set objects that connects with other objects. Many of programming nowadays supports object-oriented programming. Some examples of object-oriented programming are Lisp, Sketchpad, Simpula 67, Smalltalk, Ruby, C++. And lastly, the logic programming is based on pattern-directed execution of rules to arrive at a goal. Logic programming is based more on logic and it also implement what is known as horn clause. Some examples of logic programming is as follows: Mercury, Prolog, GeoDDL, and OPS. Now that we tackled the different paradigms, we will now focus on languages used in artificial intelligence. Lisp language is first in our study. Lisp is considered the oldest programming used in artificial intelligence. Over certain period, Lisp has evolved to be very different among other programming language. Lisp stands for List Processing, wherein data and Lisp process are presented in list. Lisp got features like sample representation, simple expression, predicates, variables, and conditions. Next programming language is .Scheme. .Scheme language is a functional language which is designed to support other paradigms. It was developed by Gerald J. Sussman and Guy Steele Jr. Features of Lisp include data representation, simple expression, predicates, variables, list processing, conditions, iteration and maps. Next programming language is the POP11. It is a multi-paradigm, which means it's a combination of two paradigm language. It can be functional and at the same time imperative. POP11 has a very unique features that stands out. Here are some of the features: data representation, predicates, simple expression, variables, list processing, conditions, iterations and maps, pattern making, procedures. And last but not least is the programming language Prolog, meaning programming logic. Prolog focuses on rules and facts, making it a declarative programming. Prolog also is one of the most used programming language today. Features of Prolog are as follows: Data are representation. List processing. This concludes our chapter concerning the artificial intelligence language. Please don't forget to answer the designated quiz provided by the professor. Thank you.